Hello everyone, welcome to the TSS. In this class we will discuss about one more interesting feature of ES6. Uh, in the last class we saw the anonymous functions, right? That means the functions which doesn't have any dedicated name, and functions without name is called anonymous functions, and that functions which don't have any name will be assigned to a variable. Then we will make use of that variable name to call that function, right? So this topic was understood from the last classes to us, right? Okay, now if you want to further simplify these anonymous functions for want of conciseness, right? The function and all these things. So you don't want to type all these things. So for the purpose of making the code more concise means code was shortened, okay, shortened form. Okay, so for that purpose, the ES6 in the ES6 standard release of JavaScript, one new feature was added, friends. That is called arrow functions. Okay, so simple arrow functions is you already know, but simple change you have to make. So here the function keyword is not necessary. Okay, function keyword is not necessary. Just you can directly place your argument list first, and then you need to make use of arrow equal to and greater than symbol. This is called fat arrow, this is called arrow. Due to this symbol, this function is called arrow functions. Okay, so this is the argument list and this is the arrow, and it will direct to the code block to execute. So this code block will be executed, right? So this is just rest all of the concept are same, friends. Just you remove this function and you have to add fat arrow in between the argument list and the function block like this. Then it will become arrow function, and there is no change in the functional calling. The calling is the same, x of 1025, but we had avoided writing function keyword. Just we will place the arrow, that's it, right? The code is become somewhat concise now. So that is called arrow functions, friends. Let us demonstrate it. Okay, now we had our code from last class while we discussing the anonymous functions. That means the function which don't have any name. See here, there is no name, and we had assigned this function to a variable called Shiva, and then we will make use of this variable name called Shiva to call the function block here, this, and for giving the arguments also. Then we had run that script, and the code is working well also. Okay, now ES6, what that ES6 future release of JavaScript is having is, further it will concise this code and you don't need to write the function keyword, just remove it, and in between the arguments and the code block we need to give this arrow. This is called arrow equal to and greater than symbol. So it is internally equivalent to the function only, but for our sake, for code conciseness, this was introduced in ES6. This is called arrow and it's point towards the code block to which execute, and it will be executed, and rest of all are same. Calling method is everything is same. Let me save this and now execute. Here you can see 4 and 5, the 4 into 5 20, because the code logic has defined like this here. So 4 into 5 20, 20 is the answer. Earlier also 20 is the answer. Okay, it is working fine. Now there is no name, not even the name function is not appear, but This arrow makes the difference, right? So this is the arrow functions, friends. It's a new feature in the ES6, right? Okay, friends, and in the next class we'll come up with other topics. Till then, bye bye. It was Veera signing off. Thank you for listening.